I have not done much since the last stream. Like I said, I got off and played with my other friends for a bit. I worked on this pen. I'm trying to add some more, like, elevation here so the dinosaurs can have, like, this little hill to climb up and, you know, stuff to, like, go around and do different things and get to different vantage points and stuff. So they have, like, more stuff to do. And of course, I'm adding... This will be the Albertosaurus and Carnotaurus enclosure. I'm also joined by Carlos in the party currently. Everyone else got off for now, since it is pretty late. Everyone else got off for now. I'm still on, so I figured, hey, I could stream for a bit. Additional day. Summary of growth. Albertosaurus. This guy is one of my... I love Albertosaurus in this game. His design is probably one of my favorites in the whole Jurassic World evolution saga. I won't be putting you with anything that you won't. I'm mostly taking, I guess defensive is okay. Yeah, I'll just leave it off. Because I don't want them, like, if they do get into, like, a confrontation over something, I don't want them killing each other on accident. So I have him, then I want Carno. They both need arid, barren, wetland. That's what I need to focus on. I have enough arid. I try to put, like, the arid cover around as well, just to, like this stuff. Sparse woodland. I think it looks pretty nice. Could also add this. I don't know if that's like too tropical though. I think it could be cool. I'll see, I could always replace it. No, I was thinking I want to have a waterfall. I was also thinking of like adding a ramp around here to have like some way for like in the park. I don't need to do like status checks and stuff, but I'd like there to be a way like to be able to status check the creatures, like say if this was an actual park. Over here for like these enclosures, I don't know how I could do that because they are literally off the island. I guess I could have added like a, I don't know. I could have added a hyperloop to connect them and then have that, but I want like the full island to just be the enclosures. I don't know if you're still awake, Carlos. I figure you probably are because it hasn't been that long, but this is going to be for Deinosuchus, and this over here is going to be for Spinosaurus. They're going to have their own little separate pocket islands for their enclosures, and I think that's a little cool idea I came up with for this, like, park. I'm going to have, obviously a lot of flying creatures in here. I'm trying to make this park, like, my best one yet. I'm trying to add, like, a lot of little bits of details that might not always, you know, be easy to see, but I think it'll make the park look really good in the end. But I need barren as well. So, barren wilds. Add that around. I guess I can add it up the walls, because they kind of claim that, so I think that should fit barren. I just need a wetland. I need to make the waterfall, but I'm trying to decide, like, where. I was thinking, like, here. I think this could be a good spot. Oh my god. There we go. I kind of maybe filter out a bit more so there's not like as much water because I don't want to like look too much. Can add a bit of swamp. I won't. Also, they can have bog. I like bog. Add the bog around the water for their wetland requirement. And by the way, I don't like cheat the needs of the dinosaurs. That's like the whole thing. I'm not gonna like not give the dinosaurs what they need for their enclosures because that would piss me off to do that. So I'm obviously not gonna be doing that. Guess I don't technically need a way for them to get status checked, but like I would like a way, like in and out. That's just kind of difficult because of the terrain. The hole's very deep. I'd have to like a dynamic ramp like right, like that's still too steep. I'd have to like dig out a lot, and I don't know if I really want to do that for like practically no reason. Barren Wilds, okay. Put that because I think they claim like parts. Like I said, they claim parts of the wall. And like I said, I doubt they'll be able to climb this. I have very big doubts. This pen's looking, it still feels very empty, which makes sense since they need arid and barren, which give like nothing to the environment. So I'm gonna need to add foliage. I could add some of these for... I guess neither of them need pasture, so I don't need to put down any like plain-ass pasture. I don't mind pasture. Pasture looks good. So that's not like... Put a few of these around just to add a little bit of character. Mostly I'm looking for the trees. Oh yeah, I'm gonna put a good bit of these here. I feel like these will look really good with the whole vibe of the pen. Oh, that's floating. It's also floating. What the freak? Don't want them floating, because that will annoy me. I hate how when you, like, exit out to go delete something, it brings you all the way back. I guess I'll add a few of these, because these are just good trees. These are just good. And they're, like I said, they're for this biome, so it makes sense. It's not like I'm just adding shit to add shit. It actually, like, you know, fits the biome vibe. I could add some cacti around. Spread bits of cacti. And yeah, they have a ramp here. I think they can climb. Yeah, that's like, they can climb that to get up to here to explore if they want. I could have just made this all flat, but I figured just to give it more, like, more ground, like, more... So to make it feel a bit more unique. And since I said it's kind of like a... Maybe not a ravine, kind of like a... It's a cavern. Yeah, fixed ramp. Would that, like... Ugh. It's still not good enough. Almost there. Like, look how long I'd have to make the entrance down here. I mean, I could for, like, a cool effect to, like, drive in. But I'm also not sure. Because I was thinking whether or not if I'd do tour vehicles in this park, because I think on... I actually don't think I've done tour vehicles much for this one. I feel like it'd be hard to make a tour vehicle in here. That would be a pain in the butt. And also, like I said, this incline is kinda... This is nutty. I kinda think it looks a little cool though, because it kinda... See, this is drivable now, but... Then I would need to add, like, a fence to, like, get in. Now they have so much room. Like, I just add, like, a bunch of, like, long space. Hi, Rocket. Oh, that's still not good. They need a little... yeah. Now it's good. Because the ranger teams are very difficult if I did want to... I could put some rocks around. That also takes up a bit of room, but honestly not that much, and it kind of adds like I said, a realistic feel. This cage already is like that's big. That's a lot of room for just like this pen. I'm gonna have to like saving over here. I still have a lot of room. Don't get me wrong. I still have a rocket. Oh, Mia. Do you want a toy? You're being a pain. Anyways, sorry about that. I don't know. I think this is a neat idea, though, because I remember in the Jurassic World Evolution 3 teaser trailer that they dropped, they were making like a Rex enclosure, and they had something like this, where there's a really long like thing down into the enclosure. So I'm kind of like envisioning something like that, similar for this. I think that could be I think this is a cool idea. So it kind of like flows a bit more. I like how the rock's kind of like built in to the thing. I think that's a cool little... But this just looks plain, so I'm gonna add like something here. I don't know, does that look dumb? I just feel like it's kind of cool and adds some detail. I doubt the dinosaurs will even use it much. I just think that's like a cool little like, oh wow, you can get in through there. Cause I like to make the parks like practical, like they'd actually like if you're making them in game, they'd work. Also, Carlos, if you want to chip in with something, you can. Or if you have like anything you want to ask. Still feels very barren, but I guess that, again, that makes sense. Mid-air dirt, okay. Yeah, I think it needs just a few more, like, trees. I should have plenty of room. Because what I've been doing this park... Because, like, I usually, like, just kind of, oh, that looks good. And then put them in... Oh, yeah. Like, oh, that's gonna look so cool, actually. Yeah, you know what? I think I'm a fan. I have a good bit of room, but I think it's worth it. It's to add something really cool, so I mean, like I said, I still have like plenty of room. It's not like I'm out of room already. Still all the ocean. Not all the pens are gonna be that big. That's probably gonna be like one of the bigger pens. So I mean, it's done, so that's good. Let's see. And instead of like putting in the creatures like as I go instantly, as I usually do, like I make the pen, put the creatures in, boom. I'm gonna wait a bit longer. The only reason I put them here is because I need to test if the cage worked and they wouldn't break out, and it works, and they don't go past the fence. Even though it says they claim territory outside of it, they cannot like get past these fences. So if I really need to for their needs, I can put them outside the fence a bit, but they're all pretty small, so their needs are pretty, like, well met. think I've even know like another cavern here for a pen, but I'm not sure. I know I want. There's certain species I want. I want all the Pseudosuchians here. I want Albertosaurus, Carnotaurus, since they missed out on my wetlands park. I was thinking of adding Suko, but I'm just like, I feel like I just add Suko to my... One, I haven't shown off yet, the Dazzling Desert. I need to show that off on stream. But it's not technically done, because I've been waiting for them to release a dinosaur. I literally have a cage mapped out for that creature. There. Like, but yeah, Desmodo. Very cool. I like this guy. I feel like with this guy, he either likes him or he doesn't. Right, yeah. There's nothing that he's just kind of too. He has all, like, I like stuff and then I hate stuff. But yeah, he needs some wetlands. So I'll put him in a pen with some cool stuff. Fitness, sure. And I'll just make you guys defensive. Just for funsies. Who else? I was thinking that... I was gonna add Stego. You know I had them on my Jurassic jungle one. That park's probably my least favorite looking back on it. I like some parts of it, but then others I'm just like, I really wish I should have improved it there. But I want to add this guy somewhere. I want to add the OG Trike. I have not had Trike in anything yet. I want to make a late Cretaceous, like, big pen when Trike comes out. Not when Trike comes out. When Alamo comes out, because that's what I did in Jurassic World Evolution 2. But unfortunately, there is no thing for him yet. Alamo's not in the game, so that sucks. Who else? Amarga. I feel like I should add you somewhere. You could be a very cool addition to the park. Yeah, I will add you somewhere. I could definitely put a Margosaurus in a... Oh. I can put a Margosaurus in a good pen somewhere here. Defensively matter on this thing, it always just gets hunted anyways. I had Nazuto. I've had Loki. I love Loki Ceratops though. Loki Ceratops is one of my favorites. Edmont, I want to have you somewhere. So far, the sauropods I have not used yet. Use Dread. Use Menge. Use Patna. Use Bracky. Use Dip. I've used, like, all the sauropods except Titano, but the issue is if Titano literally only likes, like, a few species, so I definitely have to, like, if I put him here, I want to put him in a different park, so I'm probably gonna, like, redo that park a bit. I'm probably gonna go back and redo some parts of all my parks, but this one, if I have him here, I'm gonna need him to have Tolerant, because it's definitely not just gonna be him and Scavengers, and I want him to still be happy. Deinosuchus. Probably do these guys based on, like, Like, I want to make them look like they fit the environment. I like this guy. The patterns, they barely do much on the Dino, honestly. Great Sandy. Quillen, I'll have you with... It's like, yeah, most of them are just yellowy patterns. And I'm like that. Biologically immortal. You guys aren't gonna be with anything you don't like. So, it's not gonna be an issue. I'll give you guys defensive just for funsies. But yeah, Denosuk's gonna be on here. Spino is also going to be on this park. Specifically the Rebirth Spino. And again, you guys, I'm not putting you with, like, anything special. I also get defensive just because I want to. I like how it kind of gives them, like, patterns based on the area already. That is cool. I already have you in the other park. I could put you here. So you. I need to show off that park. I just switched part of it, but this guy definitely. Could add you guys. I just don't know if you really fit this type of environment. Because I haven't added you guys to any of my parks, but I would love to. You know what? Let's try, making you guys work here. I'll give you guys, like, very, deserty colors. I added Herrera to my Jurassic Jungle just because I'm just like, oh, I need a small carnivore here. But then I'm just like, oh shit, I never added fucking Dilo. I added you guys to that one. I'm gonna have to, ooh, yeah, you. I need to add you, because I've not added you to shit yet. So, you need to be here. Like, why are they at 75? Such a weird number. Like, turn these up. You know, I'll nerf these just so, like, you guys are more unique. Yeah, some of you guys will have those traits. Min-me. Definitely adding you guys. To where? Not sure, but you are getting in. Damn, I'm thinking about that one cage. I was thinking, oh, I want to add Draco Rex to that cage, but then I'm looking back, I'm just like, damn, if I add Draco Rex to that cage that I'm thinking of in that other park that I still haven't shown off yet, that cage is gonna be flooded. If I had Stiggy Moloch, if I used you in one of these, let me use Packy. I love Packy. I'll use Stiggy here. Somewhere. I feel like you fit the desert vibe more than Packy. I had Hypsilophodon somewhere. I might add you somewhere, but mostly thinking of Psittacosaurus has to go somewhere. I'm just getting all the genomes set up, so I don't have to like do this all later. I haven't used Homocephale anywhere. I just feel like this one's already kind of crowded, and I haven't really used either of these guys much. I feel like I did stuff you guys in somewhere, and I did stuff Microceratus, but they just kind of felt like boring and filler. Now I'm thinking about a couple of my parks I need to go back and like redo. Carlos, are you still awake? Send a message if you're still awake. Oh, this is looking bad. Just fix that. I want to like fix ramps look just odd. Not obstructed. Trying to like make the paths look cooler as well. I want to make the park part look good, because most of the times in the past I haven't cared about the park part that much. I mostly just like, oh, let's make some cool enclosures. I do like a lot of my old enclosures. I still think a lot of them are really good. Some of them I want to go back and, like, fix. Terrain to... Oh my god. Like, ew. What is going on here? That was too steep. Yeah, I guess it is. Shit. This path was like perfect, and then the other one I cannot get to make. Cause like a 2-lane path. I could make another like tiny enclosure here. I could do that for like some smaller fellas. But this took a while. But I think I might end up doing that. Yeah, they can't get past these fences because I have it so dinosaurs cause like chaos. So if they were able to get out, they would have gotten out. So yeah, I mean, like I said, everything in here, the fences they look like they could hold these things, you know? And if, you know, they're more chill creatures and they're not getting touched by the guest, they wouldn't mind being, oh, you know, they're just outside that area, you know? How is it too steep, but it was fine for this path? No, that path looks like fucked. Ew. Yeah, see that went up like instantly. But why is this one too steep? How? It's because it's trying to build on that or something. I hate that's doing that. It's like, again, how's that too steep? But this was fine. Like, this looks steep to me, but the whole path looks off. Oh, I could... That actually looks pretty straightforward. I could just do it over here. And this looks like... Yeah, frack you. Smooth sailing. Yeah, fuck you. we spent a lot of time on this island, just like messing around with shit and taking more time. Because like with the other parks, I would build the cages pretty quick and then design them, but I wouldn't like try anything like super duper special with them. Like I make them look good, wouldn't make them look like anything extraordinary. For certain ones I still really like, but other ones I'm just like I could have done more with a few of my older ones. So this one I like because it just looks very dynamic and interesting when you look at it. But yeah, I can see a tiny little like cage here, and that's gonna be a pain because these are just. Wait a minute, I have an idea. I'm a genius. Okay. Yeah. That'll make this easier, 'cause instead of having to replace them all again, I could just go to my blueprints. And just place them like this. This could help. This could help make the process of making those, like, really... I guess I'll, like, have a rock here or something. I don't want it, like, touching the... Yeah, yeah, I like this. This is a different vibe. Now, certain ones I am just gonna have to place, like, naturally. It's like in the ground. They all like that? Oh, just this batch was like weirdly in the ground. These ones are fun. I like. Yeah, no, these ones are weirdly lower. It's all of these ones. Is it all of them? These ones look fun. Do they? Those ones look okay. Cause like these ones are just for a bunch of small species. I think that's cool. Cause I feel like I said, I add small species in the enclosures, but some of them, they're barely noticeable. And they're just kind of there to be there. This actually puts the, like, spotlight on them, which is cool. And I think, since these are pretty small, yeah, one of these is literally able to hit all of them. But I can just plop this in the middle now, just to have it.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have added a new viewing gallery, ready for you to observe our magnificent animals.
Gonna go down to metal. I wish there was this one, but like 6 meter. Or even just a bit more. Cause like 4 meters feels like, when you're building in this game, you're building dinosaur enclosures. 4 meters is like, you're not really getting anywhere with that, are you?
Attention personnel. Please stand by for the returning helicopter.
I've been also adding the little fence doors, even though the people can't like go through them technically. It's just for like park detail, you know, like the employees go through these to check on the animals, and since they're all kind of small ones, there's not like a big gate needed. Like when you're handling multi-ton herbivores or theropods. That's off. It is annoying making these. Like I said, the pit one was a lot easier because it's just like the game really helps you with that. This is like everything is individual. Be very careful. That's good. I think that's probably as close as I'm gonna get. That's like a little. Yeah, I think that's okay. That is sufficient. Gentle Giant's fence cover, like that's huge. I've gotten used to placing these though. It's hard. It's a little annoying to line them up at first, but then you kind of get used to, you know, get used to it. Because to line them up good and make them look good, you gotta... I've been a problem where, like, 4 link is, like, just too small. Like, I'm gonna just have to put, like... Oh, 1 actually kind of fits. Kinda.
Attention personnel. Please stand by for the returning helicopter.
I wish it just kept you on the page you were on. Because you're on, like, a deep one, that could be really annoying. Perfect. Is that lined up? It's kind of like... I don't want, like... Is that good? That's gonna not be alright. High rocket. Because that's like... Oh wait, but I can... you know what? I can do that. I can, like... place it down and then, like... replace it with the ones that, like, will actually be good. Like here, I can do this. Get rid of boom, boom. I can put like a 1 there. Replace it with something, right? Yeah. Yeah. I told you we needed more glitter. Eh. That's good. Alright. And I do want to have some rocks, because that's what I did with the other one. But that helped a lot. Once I, like, use that blueprint, and now I can, like, adjust it. Okay. This one, I don't really care. This could be a... Yeah, I might do a little more there. This one... Yeah, it's like in... It's like banged into the fence, so it's like helping it connect. That looks good. Over there, I'll just put like forest. Damn, that did not take long. And they're still happy, that's good. That's good for water, because I know this is gonna be a... The needs are kind of hard in these tiny things, but... you make do. Like I said, all these guys are happy. Yeah, I like it. Is there anywhere I'm missing? Right here. That would have been, unfortunate. I guess I could have put a rock here. And it had to be a super big one, just... There we go. It looks a bit weird, but that's kind of like the point. It's supposed to be... Ooh. Ooh. Right here is a bit weird. I can fix that, though. I'll put a rock. Because I like the rocks. Yeah. Yeah, alright. So I like to try and get like at least second generation if I can, just for funsies. This is looking good. Just put it down for now. Like I said, I'm gonna move it. I should just have like an area where I have the hatchery just like there. I feel like I could use this for a pen though, so I'm not gonna put it there. I could just have it here. That wouldn't be a bad idea since this is where I have all the facilities and such. Putting the thing here, I'll make it the InGen one. I have it, you know. Normal fences. I haven't actually literally placed any of these in this park. Like, it's kind of nuts. Well, small herbivore. Homocephaly. I feel like I have to have you somewhere. I feel like this would be like a perfect pen to like put you in the spotlight. Because I think that'd be a good area for him to... Are you picky with the things you're in with? I don't think so, but I'm gonna check. Oh, you do like Statacosaurus, so I did make a good idea of planning you two together, but... Are you liking Kylosaurs? I think you'll be okay. Because I was thinking of putting you... Hopefully Minmi likes Statacosaurus. It should. Ground fruit, ground nut. So I'm gonna need a good bit of ground fruit. Have this shit spread around. Then I'm gonna need to sprinkle some pasture here and there. I know it's gonna extend past it, so I could just put the pasture outside of here. And it counts, so... And there shouldn't be any gaps, and if there are, I fix them, but I don't see any. I think it's a sweet little pen. Alright. I was gonna say, I think I already did yours, right? Minmi, I'm gonna want, like... I like to have 2 breeding pairs. Additional bays and accelerated growth. Like you as the female better. And then... you. And... Like you as the male better. Like you as a female better. Okay. And you fit the color scheme. I'm not looking for certain dinos. I'll probably look for like a color scheme, like if I really want to customize them and make them look like they fit in. But for the most part, not really looking to do all that. But Homocephaly, I love these guys. I'm surprised I haven't used them more. Like, I feel like I don't even use them in the base game either, ever. I don't think I've put them anywhere in the base game. And you stay. They do need an adult population of 5, but I do have dinosaur things off, so comfort needs off. You stay female. You can go male. You can go male for like a more realistic coloring. You're kind of just man both of them. Female, male, male, female. Yeah. If you're wondering what I'm doing with the scavengers, I'm gonna put them in with bigger carnivores. These guys, they could get their own pen, but I feel like I always put them in, and they always have like a nice, at least decent little area. Alright, so Minmi, Homocephalus, Stegosaurus. You guys are perfect, you only need 4. Ooh, which one looks better? Oh, the male looks beautiful. The female looks good. But the male looks really good there, too. Male. Oh, the male colorations came out really cool. Male, male, female, female, sweet. And then before I drop them in, I'll save just so... Yeah, I've already spent a lot of time in this park. Yeah, I'm gonna save it twice. I do that for certain parks. I save them twice just in case I would accidentally overlap it. I would still have the other one, and I would realize it. And I'll be good. Alright. Man, me. Hi, Rocket.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Minmi
asset has been collected.
Those horizontal armored plates on the Minmi's back certainly draw the eye. But that isn't the only defense this animal boasts. Its long legs let it run away from predators instead of having to hunker down and fight like some of its relatives. Of course, any animal will defend itself if cornered. So don't let your guard down.
Actually, I'm kind of scared for the Homocephalus. Because I just realized they're going to overlap with the other ones. That might not be good for Homocephaly in particular. I think the other two are fine. Stegosaurus lives with, like, yeah, you're good. Homocephaly is more picky, though. Right. You only like... yeah, I'm gonna have to redo you just to be sure, because there's gonna be so many, ceratopsids that you're gonna need, tolerance. Well, I guess I have to get rid of these. Actually, uh-oh. I already made them. Just don't want them to be uncomfortable. Rocket.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Minmi to the park.
Acknowledging asset collection request. Asset transported. Transportation underway.
from the speed in.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Psittacosaurus to the park.
Transit has commenced.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to
Asset
welcome
transported.
a Psittacosaurus to the park.
I should be the one with tolerant.
Asset to be collected.
And these ones I'm just gonna have to sell these ones, because they're gonna need tolerant. Are these... hold on. Are these the ones with tolerant? I fucked up.
Ladies
No,
and
I
gentlemen,
think these are the ones
we are
without it,
pleased
right?
to welcome a Homolocephaly to the park.
Yeah, I was right. I was right. Well, I could just sell these guys and... what's it called? Rewilding.
Asset
They'll be
transportation.
biologically immortal, and they'll be in the wild, so I mean, hey. Unless these MFs get hunted, which I mean... no offense, I feel like that might just happen. At least I won't die from old age, like, ever. I have this as just like a holding thing, just in case I want to... if I accidentally release something, which I probably wouldn't, but if I accidentally did, at least it wouldn't go into the park, and it'd just go into this... I just thought about, because of that, I should have, danger gas on... escape, okay. So if they are a danger to the guest will run. But, like... the fence, like... oh. That's walkable. Through. Definitely. I mean, they haven't yet, so that's great. But that's definitely, like...
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased
that's
to
walls.
welcome
I
a
need
Homolocephaly to the park.
Asset delivered. Assets in the air.
There we go. Now no one's getting out.
Ladies
Yeah, that's why I
and
put on
gentlemen, we are
tolerant,
pleased to
so they
welcome a
wouldn't get mad
Homolocephaly
about
to the
that. But they're not gonna have to cohabitate with anything else besides all those, so... at least that's good.
Picking up asset. Asset transportation underway.
I'll rewild the not tolerant ones, because I don't want... I doubt they'd get pissed off enough, because they're not, like, bad. Certain creatures make the tolerance score go up more, like bigger ones, and they're all... these, like I said, all these things are, like... you know, humans could beat up 4 out of the 6 of them. Only Minmai and Protoceratops would be, like... exceptions. it. Stop. I know what you're doing. I knew. Cause of the. Alright, that's gonna piss me off. I feel like most of the things are kind of too high. This kind of keeps everything low to a level where I can actually enjoy these guys and not basically get them getting overshadowed by like a lot bigger creatures. Cause like I've put creatures in pens and I'm just like putting them in there just to put them in there, you know, they don't really add anything. Yeah, I like it. And I assume these guys need a medium, right? Yeah. I like it, and it works. The guests are not being threatened. Like, it says their territory goes beyond the fence, but it doesn't, like, really? Like, they can't get out, basically. These guys are stuck in here. They cannot get out. Like, they cannot get over these fences, so they're stuck. They're good. 1, 1, 2. Read those two. 3, 4. 2, 1. Three. Since I did out of order. 3. I'll do odds for the homocephaly, and then odds and evens. I usually do 1, 2, 1, 2. I usually put like 4 creatures in an enclosure, but not to make it feel too crowded since these cages aren't big. I'm only putting like 3, even though they're small. This one I might put another because the 2 of them are like microscopic. At least in this one I feel like I can see them, like when I'm looking over. This one, it's partially because I'm more brush them, but like look at this. Look how small those guys, both of those guys are. And that's an adult, so I could put another in here, I think. I might do that, because this one just feels like there's nothing in it. Sometimes. Like, from up this high, you'll literally barely see the other things in here. You'll only see the Protoceratops. From up here, you can see the Minmies, you can also see the other ones a bit.
We are pleased to welcome a Minmi to the park. Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a homolocephaly to the park. Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Psittacosaurus to the park.
Cause like at least for me, when I usually like made the enclosure and put them in instantly, because it kind of helped. Like, all right, this is gonna, this and that, blah blah. All right. Your parents are 1 and 2, right? Yeah, so I need 3 and 4. 2, 1. I need 3 and 4. Then, you know, these guys' babies, they're babies. And, oh my goodness, they're so cute. Just in cover. I can completely cheat that. I gave you guys humble, right? Yeah. You guys just want to be pains. No, the homocephaly's bred yet. I just thought about that. Right. Yeah. I'm doing even numbers. So I need homocephaly 4, 2 and 4. I'll get rid of these nests so they aren't taking up room. Keep like 1. It's a big chunk, guys. Come on. You guys are being pains. And make sure it's good for everyone else. Fiber, pasture, water. You guys at least got the whole, like, there's a whole box covered for the most part. Ground leaf is a bit lacking, but it's not bad. 1? You're shitting me. Why only 1?
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a homocephaly to the park.
Yeah, because you guys are appreciative. Stackers are being a shits. Oh, now they're fine. What the fuck? Why are the babies missing shit, but the adults are fine? But you have humble, right? Guess it doesn't kick in until you're adults. That's weird.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased
It's
to
only the
welcome
babies.
Minmai to the park.
Leave it how it is and see like what happens when they turn adult. Because that's weird why they need so much more than the adults. This looks awesome. I love this. To add some foliage. Since these guys are small, big things of foliage actually like make a difference, which is cool. Like those trees just like pop in here, you know? It makes it all feel a bit more like connected. I'm gonna add some to here too, because this one does feel a bit empty. go. I should put some of these, like... in here. I remember, I thought I was looking for the cactus earlier. I was like, where the hell is it? Because this is like a very arid one, so it needs like the cactus to fit the vibe. Alright, well, everyone is happy. So... this one is definitely, like, with the time I'm spending on doing stuff, this one's gonna probably be my most, like, you know, time-consuming one, because the mini fences take a while, but all those, like, really small stuff I want to use is here, so we're good. And... 63 already. Yeah, they can't go past it. I put those bricks there just so nothing could get under them. That tree is blocking the sun. Oh, beautiful. I love sun glare. What would I add to that? Because I want to be small. Hipsy? Ah, but I need wetland. I haven't put wetland in here yet. Like I said, I saved those. Save the scavs. I'd have to, I was about to say, I had to make sure you'd have it. I could put you there, because you're like, at least okayly sized. You're a bit bigger than some others. What the fuck? You were on large the other day. Hold on. They put you in large and then took you out of large. The Deinosuchus, by the way. Not large, but you know. That doesn't make sense. That MF is large. That's one pair done. I shouldn't have aggressive. Let's make him 100% fit, whatever. I just like to add little, like, traits on. not even nearly there. I just won't do that for now.
Assets to be collected.
This is gonna take a while.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome an Albertosaurus to the park.
Asset transportation underway. Asset transported.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome an Albertosaurus to the park.
Asset has been collected. Heading to collect the asset.
I would say the territories like infinitely expand as well. So they try to expand until they can't. Now, if you're wondering, dear viewer, how are the guests gonna see the dinosaurs here?
Confirming asset delivery.
I thought of that, and I was thinking I could do like, a base viewing one like this.
This animal is a classic predator. The Carnotaurus can move fast, has an excellent sense of smell, and is willing to sink its teeth into anything or anyone.
We have added a new viewing gallery, ready for you to observe our magnificent animals.
Asset requiring collection.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Carnotaurus to the park.
Verification underway.
Can you not get out of there?
Delivery complete.
I do like it. I think that's very cool. I think my idea was pretty good to just make it look different, you know? Like they have so much room to explore now. How are Carno's doing on like requirements for stuff. If worse comes to worse, I don't need all this water. I think they both need large nests, so... In case they're too scared, they can look off from here and be like, wow, they're so small from down here, and then you actually go down and be like, oh shit. Just humble, social, helps a lot. I guess I fit for fun, so if ever run out of stamina. A Blader Source is 5 stat points more than Carno. 4 more attack and 1 more defense. Which might seem not like a lot, but like you never see the Carno win this fight. I think Albertosaurus is just like similar speed but more stockier, so it's just like oh wah wah. Good. Like, ugh. I need it to go down further, game. Stop trying to bite the cord, bro. No. No. Like, this is... That's better. I don't care if the path's like a little off, but if it's off like that much, then that's gonna drive me nuts. And it connected to the main path too.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have added a new viewing gallery, ready for you to observe our magnificent animals.
Oh yeah, I need to add the hyperloops around. Let me be honest, I love this game, but I do put the creatures in as I'm making the pen, just to make sure the needs the right one too, and also because I do love watching the dinosaurs just do their shit. I get quite bored if I don't see the dinosaurs doing shit sometimes, so I just like to put them just... So if I'm thinking of an idea, I can kind of just like chill and watch them. Also, I have breeding on, but I have them biologically immortal, so these guys will never die of age. That's a nice boost to their dominance, and a little bit to their appeal. But yeah, I have it so that, and also they won't breed on their own, so I have to make all the dinosaurs breed. I make them breed, so I get to pick the pairs that I put together. I'm liking this though. Actually, I haven't seen them hunt a goat yet. There's one. Alright. Time's it. I know I could keep going and doing more, but I might just end it off there. I'm thinking of adding something here. I don't know if I'll do another crevice cage here. I feel like it'd kind of look weird right there. Guess not if I did it right, but I feel like I will decide. Probably do another deeper pen, but I don't know if I'm gonna put it right there. Here, I feel like there's so much room and potential. Here, I'm gonna keep most of these mountains up, just so I can use natural penning for most of it. Like I said, I want to use natural pen stuff more, so... Like, this is good. Like a bowl here. I want a Margosaurus somewhere. I'll be next time. Yeah, I'll probably just put the Cretaceous trio together, Edmont, Enki, and Trike in all one pen, and then I'll put something else in there. Probably. I usually put 4. It depends on the size cage, and obviously what they can be with, because these two only like each other and scavengers, and honestly, I don't really want to put scavengers in here. I can't, for this pen I would. I just kind of want to be these two species rocking this canyon, so I think that's my idea for that. That's why. A portion of that kind of fucked up the terrain. I want to have well, there's a lot of species I have in mind. And I'll put you. I think I'm putting you. Guanlong. 100% Guanlong. Maybe Herrera. I think I could fit Herrera in somewhere. I haven't put Metri in one of these yet, and I feel like I could... I think I'll have like a whopping 2 more herbivore enclosures, and then I think that'll be it. Like I said, I might not make this... I feel like I say that, and then there's going to be a million dinosaurs, and the park's going to be laggy, but... For now, it's not, and... Like, this is just beautiful. Like, this is just, I love this. This is awesome. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. As you're hunting, you're lying. I could keep going. I have so many cool ideas I want to do right now, but I don't want to like be tired and make them like too half-assed. So I think I'll just call it here. But thank you for everyone who stopped by and or watches these in the future as VODs, because that's kind of why I do these for, honestly. For most part, I mostly make them as VODs, but if people want to check in and watch them then 1000% fine with that as well. But, yeah, I think I'm gonna end the stream, but I'll probably be back for more of this tomorrow. And thanks for stopping by.